Hello, welcome back. We have today the start of a huge haul for this month of February. The beginning we had a big haul, and now, well, we have another big haul. So the beginning, the end, big hauls, big hauls. You wouldn't want to be a part of this unless there wasn't a big hauls. So the first one's from Right Stuff. It's just a small single book. At least that's what you would think from the package. But in actuality, it is only one book. That's a twist. It's a twist. Here we go. It's No Guns Life Volume 8. This is the most up-to-date volume at the time of recording this. And I just got the rest in. I really like the highlighter pink. I think that looks really cool. But yes, like I was saying, this is the most recent. I just got in the rest of the series a few weeks ago, day ago. So week to days ago. There we go. That's the one. So I am not caught up on that yet, but I decided to get the whole series since I was only one short. So this guy up. This one was already opened, actually, when I got it. I think the mail lady actually opened it up on accident because she carried all these boxes up my driveway instead of just, like, driving up and dropping them off. So I felt bad watching her on my camera after the fact. But I think that's why it was open beforehand. This box is, like, one of the taller boxes, so it makes it kind of harder to do this. So let me get these books out of the way. Move this paper out of the way. And then we can talk about Sweden. See, I don't know if that's supposed to be like a school because I'm not up to date in Haikyu yet, but like it sounds like it would be the country, Sweden, or Schweden. I don't know how you're actually supposed to say it. This is volume 43. This one's technically not supposed to be out till March, I believe, but I got it early. I wish I could indulge myself in it early, but I'm not up to date like I mentioned earlier. So that's too bad, but Haiku's almost at its end, so I really can't wait to read it all to the end, figure out how the story ends, see if they make an all-star Japanese volleyball team versus the world. I love those kinds of things. That's like such a fan servicey thing. They did it with iShow 21, and I really want to see it happen with Haiku. Probably won't happen though. This is going to be Given, volumes 1 through 4. Given is a Sublime BL, so that means boys loves. And it's supposed to be really good. A lot of manga tubers have been recommending it, so I decided to give it a shot. I was not... I mean, I'm sure they said it was a boys love, but I was not aware that it was a boys love when I bought these. I've never read a boys love at all, or anything by Sublime for that matter. So this will be a first for me. We'll have to see how it goes, but I hear it's like phenomenal. The art to it actually looks really good as well. Here you can see a few of the facial expressions. But I'm interested to see how it goes. Next we have Rent a Girlfriend. This was another one that was recommended by a lot of manga tubers, so I picked it up. And Sayuki is an old school reprint, in case anyone's wondering, into like a huge omnibus form. But before we get into that, let's talk about this right here. Solo Leveling. I'm so excited to get this in my hands. Full color is wild to me. And it's a manga that was originally a webtoon. I actually read it on the webtoon app a while ago. And so I'm very excited to start actually reading it. It's read right to left. Instead of left to right. Wait, no, it's read left to right instead of right to left. There we go. When you're a wee when you mix up which way's the right way to read. But that book's got some weight to it. I can't even believe how nice that quality is. Sayuki Volume 4, Kodansha Volume. These are one of my favorite hardcover collections. This is like not a cheap binding job at all. And this show came out, I think, in the 80s, maybe the early 90s. Originally, it was pretty popular. But yeah, so that's Sayuki Volume 4. 1, 2, and 3 of Rent a Girlfriend. I had 4 in an earlier haul. So I'm all up to date in Rent a Girlfriend. Rent a Girlfriend is pretty popular these days. Let me get these out of the way. I'm worried I'm going to tip them over is all. There we go. Anyways, yeah, so it's pretty popular right now, especially with the anime coming out. And so I can't wait to see how it goes with the manga. I liked the first 2 episodes of the anime. Figured I'd pick up the manga because it was pretty interesting. It's pretty funny. You know, there's a lot of subverted expectations to it. Like the boy takes the girl out on a date and then he just yells at her, and I'm like, what? So it's kind of like a guilty pleasure manga, really, for me. There's a few over here that I haven't talked about quite yet, so let's start talking. Dot Hack X4th. So Dot Hack X4th is the telling of the classic PlayStation 2 games. So it follows Kite in his journey around the world. There's only 2 volumes to this series. I think I have both, but I wanted to get a second copy of the first one at the very least. I don't think the second one's in print anymore. But I got this from Right Stuff because, like I said, I wanted a second copy. I think my other one's a little bit more worn. Dr.Stone Reboot by Haikyu by Boichi, who's also the artist of Dr. Stone normally, and he's also the artist for One Piece Ace, and he's also in Trigun's Badlands, and he also has Sunken Rock under his belt. Boichi's one of those artists that's like everywhere, and I'm always impressed with his work, so I figured I'd give this one a shot. I mean, I love Dr. Stone, so it's not like I can really, you know, not read it. Next is My Hero Academy Vigilantes. This is going to finish the Eraser flashback arc. So I'm excited to see how that ends. You can see a little bit of it here. I actually like Vigilantes more than I like My Hero Academia, or Academia. So I don't know if anyone else really reads it, but if you don't, definitely pick it up. It is one of the best spin-off manga I've read, so especially off of a popular shonen. I like can't fathom how I like it better than My Hero, but I'm also only up to the Smooth Criminal arc, so I haven't gotten past him yet. Is his name Smooth Criminal or Gentleman? I can't remember. But the old man with the little girl who's stuck as a little girl, those two. That's the most recent thing I've seen. Alright, another box from Right Stuff. I like this, kind of a cardboard thing. It says 6-pack 3 in liner, so I'm going to be double sure that I check the liner. Make sure there's not 3 in there. I don't really know what that means, though. But I know that sometimes I can put stuff in the liner. Dead Demons Destruction. 3, 5, 6, 7. I think I have 4, but I know I have 1 and 2 and not 3. I think I bought 4 out of order because it was on a daily deal. This is by Inyo Asano, the guy who makes Goodnight Poon Poon. The artwork is totally amazing. I love this little intro color that all of them have. I haven't started reading it yet because I want to have everything before I really get into it, because I know I'm going to want to binge anything by Inyo Asano. But you can see it says Goodnight Poon Poon there. I like the text message style in the back. I think that's very, like, relatable for kids. So that's pretty cool. And I really like the covers too, how it's just hard to read the title a little bit, and they also have the title off to the side. I like that it's like a slipcover base. And you can really just get a feel for Isano's own style with it, especially with the faces. Let's see. Next in the pack. Oh, this is great. So Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt. I've been like really eyeballing this series for a long time. They finally came on sale in the sci-fi sale, so I picked it up. Same thing with the Demon Destruction. But I got all the way up to volume 8, so from 1 to 8, but here's 4. Nice little colored in-panel thing. A few pages at the beginning are colored. The art is amazing in here. Look how great that spread is. I really cannot wait to dig deep into this. And the covers are beautiful. Like, this is some of the best covers in manga. And the backs, oh, don't even get me started. That's so cool how they have the robot-like concept art there. I am not into Gunpla. I would like to be into Gunpla, but one expensive hobby at a time. Okay? I don't know anything about this series other than everything about it screams, this looks sick. I'm a pretty big fan of Gundam, though. I like Gundam G, Gundam Wing, Gundam Seed, Gundam Original, Gundam Origin. You know, the list goes on and on and on. Unicorn's pretty good, too. But yeah, so I really like Gundam. I haven't seen everything by them. I actually hated Iron Blooded and Orphans. I'm like the weirdest person in my family, I know. But what can you do? Sometimes it just isn't for everybody. It's just there, you know, only one Gundam for the whole crew. It really didn't do it for me, and I didn't really like the characters all that much, to be honest with you. So let's check the liners here. Make sure there's nothing in the liners. Don't really see anything, so that's good. I don't know what the cardboard was implying then. I think this is everything in this box. Let's move this stuff back into the box so we can talk about it real quick. So first here we have Yorosei Yatsura, 7 and 8. This is by the same person who makes Inuyasha, Rumiko Takahashi. She had, it wasn't a Rumiko Takahashi sale, I don't think, but there was some sort of a sale where this series was on sale again. I can't remember what it was for though. But she also does Rama 1/2, Renee, and a few other things. Renee, I don't know how to say that word, but pretty cool. And Mermaid Saga, obviously I have right here. Mermaid Saga has a super cool cover. I heard that this is an older series. You can kind of see the bubbles there to signify the underwater theme. See how it's sparkly? I'm trying to make I can't really see it on my camera when I do it, but now that I'm watching it play back, I can really see it pretty good, so that's great. Hopefully you guys can make it out okay. The art to this is excellent. Screams classic Rumiko. And look at all this. This is awesome. I love this slip with this bubbles and the rainbow hair. So cool. Other side, same thing, other direction. Of these mermaids. Just excellent. Can't really wait to sink my teeth into that. There's only 2 volumes to it that's been published, and that's the whole series. Here's Queen Esmeralda's Volume 2, hardcover by Kodansha. This back cover is awesome. It is so interesting. Look at that. Daft Punk recently broke up, said that this was an awesome manga. I mean, how can you go wrong? The page quality is also great. It's a little glossy. You can kind of see it reflecting. And the art looks epic. You can really kind of grasp the space battles with that kind of an atmosphere there. Leiji is just like amazing. Or Leiji. I don't really know how to say his name. But in any case, that's today's haul. You know, thanks for watching. Keep watching for the next one. It's going to get bigger and better. Man, the haul is going to keep coming into March for February. I'm telling you guys. Anyways, we'll see you in March for the next haul. Until then, bye.